Welcome to How to Decorate from Ballard Designs, a weekly podcast all about the trials and triumphs of decorating and redecorating your home. I'm Caroline. I'm on the marketing team.
And I'm Taryn, and I'm a product designer.
I'm Liz. I head up the creative team.
We're your hosts. Join the expert team at Ballard Designs for tips, tricks, and tales from interior designers, stylists, and other talents in the design world.
Plus, we'll answer your decorating dilemmas at the end of each episode.
We love answering your questions, so don't forget to email us at podcast@ballarddesigns.net.
Now, on with the show.
Yay! Okay, this is one of my favorite episodes. I always look forward to these. We're talking about all of the new items that just launched on the site. I am not exaggerating when I say that it takes probably 2 years. These are like 2 years in the making. So anytime we finally get to the finish line and they're live and on the site and people can go buy them, it always feels like such
exciting.
Such a huge accomplishment. Of course, we've got Taryn here, and then Liz, unfortunately, is stranded in Michigan. So
Not to be funny, but yes, she is stranded.
She is safe. She is fine. She just had some car trouble on her family vacation.
I was like, it's way too hot to be stranded in the snow there.
No. You know what? Weather-wise, I'm sure she's thrilled to be in Michigan versus Atlanta, but
90 degrees outside right now.
yes. So anyway, so she's not here. I know she's going to be sad to miss it, but we do have Will. You've probably just heard his voice.
Hello.
Will from our product design team. So I think we are ready to go. I'm going to kick it over to the two of y'all. Y'all can kind of talk through the initial concepts, and then we're going to talk about color. We're going to talk about furniture. We're going to talk about accessories. We're just going to go through the whole kit and caboodle, and we'll see where our conversation takes us.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, I will say looking back at our inspiration that started over 2 years ago and it being 90 degrees, like Will just said outside, this felt so good because it truly is about the feeling of fall and what we really want to surround ourselves with during this season will change. And so looking at these pictures alone, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for the turn in temperature.
Y'all nailed it.
I mean, I definitely agree with that. It's so dang hot. All this fuzz just is.
So it's the perfect time to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at y'all's inspiration shots, what finally came to be is really, y'all nailed it. Y'all captured that feeling.
It's, this kind of fall. It's that time we really, truly want to bring back comfort. People are getting ready for all the wonderful holidays. Again, things are finally getting crisp. The colors are really changing to deeper, darker tones. The textures, again, become so important. Like every season, we go a little more in the velvets and in the tortoise shell and the kind of burnt bamboo. And we think about all these wood tones too that I know on the podcast, we've talked about so much about like wood, like brown is in, and just how many different ways you can slice and dice brown into your home. I feel like that's the really exciting when you look at our new assortment, like the chocolatey browns and, there's a great hit of lavender and the sage, and they all work so beautifully with like a traditional dark green and the soft blues. So we'll talk more about that, but I really feel like this season is about bringing in the warmth and getting excited to really host people through a season.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think that brown really gives way to like this timeless evergreen of purples, because once it gets a little bit more desaturated, it becomes a little mauve-y, like chocolate mousse, which was the color of the year. It has like that faint tint of purple.
Yeah.
And I think that really gives way to the lavenders that we're speaking about here. And it's just very fun, and everyone loves lavender. It's an inviting thing. It's all the senses: smell, sight, touch, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful culmination of all of the things that we've tried to do here.
I also just feel like lavender in home is so fresh. Like and so is chocolate brown. Really, I think chocolate brown was definitely a color in like maybe the mid 2000s, like maybe 2005 to 2010, there was a lot more of it. And then it sort of went away. It was more grays and navies, and obviously white. And so it feels really fresh, even though it's so timeless, because we just haven't seen it. And same with lavender. I mean, there's been a lot of pink. There's been a lot of blue. Lavender is sort of the perfect in between. But yeah, you just like aren't seeing much of it. So it's fun. And it's been there a little bit in fashion, I feel like. There's been touches of lavender in fashion a little bit. So I'm so happy to see it in home.
And home usually follows, we talk about that too, like home follows fashion. So of course we've seen it, we've had it in fashion for about 3-4 years now. And so the fact that it's finally
digital purple.
And so it's finally made its way into homes. And I do think it's just such a beautiful, comforting tone too.
Yeah. I also just loved the color palette. There's a little bit of that spice in there too. Sort of like somewhere between orange and red.
Orange.
Yeah.
It's that terracotta, but deeper almost. It's like during the summer and the spring, we see a lot more of that color and tone in terracotta. And that's been such a defining part of interiors. And so it does get deeper and darker this season as well.
Yeah.
It's like the funny term bumper crop. So you're seeing the very tail end of summer going into like a really toasty, orangey brown.
Yeah.
I think it's just like finally getting rid of the summer and into fall.
Yeah. I love all of the product, but also the rooms we created because, I think like there's been so much blue over the last 10 years and so much cool tones in general between the gray and the blue that there's a lot of like warm tones in the spaces and in the product. And that is really exciting to me because it just feels, different and it feels like enveloping, I guess. So yeah, I really loved the rooms we put together for this collection. And here,
the magazine looked amazing.
Yes.
Like I was so excited to be flipping through those pages and ready to shop, honestly.
I loved that accessories cover. Did y'all see that accessories cover?
Yes, with the beautiful tray.
Yeah, we had two different covers for any listeners. One is sort of a living room. The other one is sort of a overhead shot of a tray. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, much
so
more
well edited.
Well, it's so nicely stylized. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was really honestly just so excited to see all of our really hard work for the past 2 years come into one culmination of such a beautiful magazine with such a beautiful team that's worked so hard.
Such a good point. I think, there's so many brands that like launch stuff what seems like every day. And that makes it seem as though it's easy to launch a new collection when it is a huge undertaking and labor of love and literally touches every single person in the organization.
It does.
Yeah, like
hours and hours of people's hard work and just tweaking these fine little details that I never even thought of before I started here 3 or 4 years ago. And it's just like, wow, it takes an army.
It really does. Yeah.
Create this.
So it's such a rush to finally, like, I know
I'm so excited.
There's someone internally who sends out like reports of what is selling and like what is the customer responding to in the new collection. And it just is such a thrill because you're like, oh gosh, we like sold 10 of this drapery already, and like when you've spent so long trying to pull it together, that's just really rewarding to see people respond to it. So anyway, it's very exciting and I guess we should get into it. Y'all had a lot of antiques in your inspiration boards. No?
Yes.
A lot of antiques.
A lot of talking to tradition. We have this time that we're really at home and what does home mean to you? And as a brand, we are very into European antiques, obviously, and just really appreciating
very sophisticated.
Appreciating the artisans from the past and what they've created, and how can we, be inspired by them and take away that, those beautiful details and really inspire today's furniture and world.
We do such a great job as a team creating product that may be 100 years old, then that we've turned into something that people can use every day.
And work with scale of homes and how people are living now.
Well, and speaking about the color, I feel like maybe color and fabric is probably where we should start, because
most people begin a room that way.
I don't know about y'all, but that's kind of what I respond to first. Yeah. And then you start noticing like the little, oh, like that's a beautiful leg and that's a pretty finish. But initially it's like the color and the patterns are what sort of draw you in.
You aren't alone.
Yeah. We're all on the same page. And there's just like, I don't know, what were the standouts for y'all? There's so much goodness.
I think it's the traditionalism mixed with the maximalism that speaks to our customer, because a lot of people oftentimes find it a little difficult to know where to start. I think that we've really rounded out exactly where to start and how to get what you're looking for with a multitude of different options. And I feel like that's just like the beginnings of such a fun and exciting thing, especially coming from a designer. I love it. And there's so many different avenues, from lighting, upholstery, case goods, just that are customizable, if not in a couple of colors, down to the knobs that we offer. And I think it's just really exciting.
I think it's, again, just the colors and talking in the tones again that we've really pulled out for this season that feels so new and fresh. Having not only just solid colors, but talking about these different fabrics that really bring that message home again. Like, we want you to have these browns in your home. And even some of the motifs you'll find, like, have brown within it, and overall it's blue. So this beautiful kind of pattern can read mostly blue, but you'll get that little bit of subtle brown in there that you can really complement all your taupes and creams that you might have if you kind of are looking for like just a step in the right direction. I know the Nazarene, I believe is the name, is a beautiful new, it has like horses in it, but it reads very traditional. It's just a really big complements animal print. It's a great to bring that kind of blue-brown story. And then again, you'll see the plaids do the same, where again, we've got a few new plaids in here, which are exciting, that are blues and greens that again would complement so many homes, but give you that kind of fall feeling.
Also your favorite floral pattern that has that brown background.
Oh my
with
gosh.
all those beautiful
Francis.
colors in it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes.
We were all pretty excited about Francis.
Taryn's very excited about that one.
Me too, Taryn. I love it.
It's a beautiful brown tan. It's not chocolate. It's a little bit lighter than chocolate.
You don't think it's chocolate? I mean, I see what you're saying. It is like a little
Nestle.
Antique.
Yeah, it's a little bit lighter than maybe chocolate. But
antique.
But it's got a perfect little, pot with these flowers all falling over in every color. I mean, it's this beautiful antique look. It's very vintage feeling. And I think in all this cottage core and all this European homes that we're all loving, this is like the perfect mix. And it goes well with a stripe, like in a check.
Sort of in a Rachel Ashwell shabby chic sort of vein, but not like cream and white. You know that shabby chic, and like it was all the sort of chintzes, but they were all really washed out and really light and like yellow and pink. This is like a darker version of that.
It's for me, it's very much like a very traditional Ralph Lauren.
Yes.
So I think that part of me is very excited about that.
Oh.
Just because I feel like his explosion with this new 80s and 90s vibe that we're seeing in fashion right now, I think it's being brought into the interiors, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
And it's nostalgic.
Yeah.
I love the whole color palette in there. There's some plums. There's like some mustard yellow.
You can pull out anything.
Yeah. Like there's a lot to work with.
And to your point, if you just think of a Ralph Lauren outfit and like paired with leather, paired with burlwood. Yeah, it's like it works so well.
Woven tweeds. It's just such a great opportunity. I mean, it works so well with this basket that we see on, that woven tray.
Yeah. I mean, I loved this shot with the
very very chic.
Yeah, with the matching curtains and the pillows.
Tiger
Yes,
print,
the tiger print looks
the
so good with it.
updated curves on that sideboard,
and that
beautiful
pillow.
traditional table chair. It's just it's so fun. And it's such a mix and match of traditional and maximalism that speaks to our core customer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad y'all that was my, I think, favorite fabric too. The Francis, but then there's also this fun Meriton green. We've actually had this fabric for a while, but in a blue colorway. It's sort of blue with like kind of pink flowers. And this is an all over green, basically.
I love this shot.
Yes. And we have this gorgeous living room with our, Charles of London Eaton sofa in this green floral. It is bold. That was our goal.
Okay.
We wanted you to see this fabric in all its glory. And we did a lavender wall. I just loved how that room turned out. And I am now realizing that I did not bring it in these slides that I put together. Sorry.
I have it. I have it in the catalog
you've got
here,
it. Yeah.
If that helps.
IRL. Yeah.
It is, it's a beautiful, again, I think because this lavender just complements the greens and the shades and like multiple shades of green, it really works so well. And again, the lavender and brown is also like a big thing too. These are such a great complementary color. I honestly was in Old Navy today and they legitimately had a little knit sweater in lavender and they paired it with these like these chocolatey brown, high-waisted, pleated pants. And I was like, that's where we are. We have come in full circle, like 1990s, but like it's so good.
I feel like what we're seeing is colors, especially more muted tones, enveloping entire space. So it's the neutral background. And then people are adding on to it with greens, browns, oranges, reds, whatever color they want. But this background noise is a solid color. And I just feel like it's very nostalgic of a period that we've seen before.
I just like this fabric because I feel like it's a traditional pattern, but it's in a really big scale. And it's
the floral.
And it's that just the one color. And so there's something like really, I think, just delightful about that. Like it's a little bit modern, a little bit traditional. Like it's kind of in between. Yeah. And with just one pillow, it can make a big statement. But then also if you do like a full drape or you do I love this shot.
It will pack a punch with a full drape.
That's our new chandelier.
Yes.
It is so beautiful in person.
It's gorgeous.
What is that chandelier?
The Netta chandelier.
The Netta, yes.
Netta.
It's a really great price, and it's quite large for what you're getting. It's handmade. All those beads are hand strung.
Do you know how many beads are in it?
Ooh, I think like 500 or 600. It's
6,000. I counted.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You forgot a whole zero.
Okay, wow,
a decimal
that makes it
point.
even more impressive.
Yeah.
There are people that are hand stringing that. Just it's really beautiful.
It is
it's
incredible.
Sage green,
and the color makes it. Good job, you.
Well, and that room is a great example again of this white, clean. I think a lot of people do decorate this way. Very safe to get a wooden table, white chairs, and then you get to play. Right, like from there you have the world's your oyster. And so in this shot's the perfect example again, where like if you want to like pack a punch, like get yourself something bold up against the windows with some big old, drapes with lots of pattern. And then the chandelier again just has that textural, artisanal, authentic look that really adds to that like layered.
It's playful.
Yeah.
It's very playful, but it's safe and it's still sophisticated.
Yeah, and I think like the wooden beads gives it sort of a casualness that's nice in a formal dining room.
Yeah, I mean a lot of people are using it.
But like the scale is of a proper dining room. You know what I mean? So it's kind of that like balance, I guess.
I guess what I meant was it's not as formal as what we've been seeing in our own past.
Yeah.
It's something that gives that casualness that you spoke to.
Yeah.
Well, that somebody made it and it's not perfect. You know what I mean? In a good way. Like
Well, okay, speaking of colors, I did want to talk about this new color.
Tea green.
Tea, yes.
Yeah, so that is the green that we used on that beaded chandelier, the netta.
Yeah.
And we're going to be seeing that in several light fixtures that are coming out.
And how would you describe tea?
It's a very almost neutral green. Think sage, but a little bit more watered down. So it's going to be very soft, very ethereal. And it's a beautiful color.
Yeah.
It's something that you could envelop an entire room in, and I don't think you would ever get tired of it.
But if you have been a Ballard fan for a long time, we've had a color called Spa forever, which is a very it's a minerally blue.
It's halfway between blue and green, I would say.
Yes, and this one goes more, this is definitely more green.
But yeah.
Yeah. Just so you're aware.
It actually looks great with Spa because they're close. Because like this shot that we're looking at right now, it has Spa.
Very much in the same color family.
Yeah, the Audrey is Spa. But the Margot velvet in the back and the matte lace and the sheets that are the tea. So they do look great together. But there is a little difference.
But we have loved this color because, again, due to that kind of the feeling green and blue give you, and that this sits perfectly between, and that soft, subtle tone, it works so well, so well with so many colors that, again, you can play it up, play it down. Really makes it, I think bedrooms are really going to love this color.
You know what? I love this color because I actually, my bedroom is dark blue. And when I first was decorating it, I actually brought in some Spa stuff and was like, wow, this Spa looks so good in here, but it looks more green for some reason than blue. And so I bet this tea, I am dying to get some of these sheets.
To get something.
Because,
The net is definitely a little bit more saturated, I feel like, than contextually to a fabric. But it still is such a beautiful color. We were really, really excited to use it across categories.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's the chandelier, there's some bedding, there's some accessories. There's this fabulous tray that I can't wait to use. It's sort of a scalloped frame with this caning.
The lacquer tray.
Is would you say it's caning in the bottom of it? Yeah. It's really pretty.
The cadence chair,
stool, yeah.
So, we died in office.
We're also doing a color ad for the Ada pendant.
Oh, yeah.
In tea as well.
Oh, that's right.
And
that's going to be pretty.
It's going to be really, really pretty and fresh. Again, someone's white kitchen to have this beautiful color pop. And even a natural wood tone, I think it'd still be very beautiful.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm browsing the website, and that Scotty woven tray is not only a deal, it is, again, with the little woven bottom and
so
yes.
Even just
perfectly on trend.
Yeah.
This is another, again, tried and true.
This new Greek key rug that we have also is beautiful in person.
But those drapes and pillows too with Greek key and that beautiful velvet blue. Yeah. Or is it linen?
I haven't seen those.
It's a velvet. No, yeah.
It is velvet.
This is the pillow over here, and there's a panel that coordinates.
Yeah.
I think we call this color dusty blue, actually. But it's, both of them, actually, the tea and this new blue drapery panel, this velvet, they both kind of go back to our episode that we did with Fran Keenan about paint. This was probably in 2021 or something, and she talked about always looking for colors with nuance, and that's, I think, what both of these do so well. They are a little bit more blue in one light, a little bit more green in another light, and
they have personality.
Yeah, and they really change depending on what they're sitting next to, and that's kind of what you want, right? You want it to sort of take on the other shades in the room because then it's just going to blend better. Yeah,
It's
definitely these greens with these natural wicker tones is one of my favorite mix and matches.
Yeah. And you know what? I loved that ruse scalloped pillow in both the tea, and I think we added it in a dusty blue maybe, and we added it in a chocolate brown, which I'm going to buy for my own living room.
I also was going to buy the brown for my living room because I love it so much.
And we always buy the same stuff.
I know. Yeah. That's why I'm I hate that you're buying because we just
don't
continue
do it.
that
it's going to look
trend.
totally different. Yours is in your white living room. Mine's going in my oh gosh, what's it
lavender.
called? Wait, what is it called? Setting room.
Chocolate mousse?
No, sulking
Setting
room pink.
plaster?
Sulking room pink. Yeah,
Sulking room
it is
pink.
chocolate mousse, and it is.
That's Taryn's bedroom color, though.
I know.
We do the same
yeah.
thing.
And we have the same bed. Yeah, and the same living room.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
I
yeah,
know.
we
But they
are
look
just
totally
becoming one
different.
person.
Yeah.
They do look very different. Yes.
Anyway, I also, you know what I loved? I'm not sure that this is something that I would buy for myself, but I loved that Pierre, the Pierre collection, this like leafy print. I think you did this pattern, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. I painted
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Um,
It's like a wavy little leaf print.
Oh,
it
Mhm.
looks
just
so good in
casual.
brown. Yeah, just painted that.
We have it in quite a few colors. It is a nice complement to, because again, it's got a hand feel to it. Because I did it in watercolor, it's got highs and lows, which is great because you can kind of bring in, different tones with it,
Mhm.
which is great. But it's got a white base, so it really is still clean looking, you
Yeah.
know?
But in the brown, it is really, really pretty. I love that one. And then there's also this great little like cut velvet pillow that we added, which I think is really fun.
Cut velvet's definitely, again, super.
Very much in vogue.
Yes. It's really having its moment. So any kind of cut velvet you guys can add into your spaces for this season is going to look beautiful.
I love a cut velvet.
I don't have any, I don't think.
The back of my sofa pillows are cut velvet. So when you pick them up, you feel it.
Yeah.
And you can't even really see it because it's just another little edit to
Mm-hmm.
that.
I love a
sophistication.
velvet back pillow or like a linen back pillow. I do. I love a two-sided pillow.
Just the pillow assortment. I will tell you that.
The tiger print.
Oh my gosh, yes, the tiger print is so pretty.
Oh, it's fire.
Mhm.
Yeah. When we were designing the rooms for this collection, I actually had to go back into my camera roll. It was November of last year. So it truly is almost a year in the making, like 9 months or something. We had all these pillows and I was like, I am obsessed with these. And so I brought all of them home and I put all of the samples in my living room and I was like, okay, I'm going to take a picture. And then when it actually is available, I'll order them. And so I scrolled all the way back and was like, what was I going to do again? So I already ordered my pillows and I'm really excited about
Love it.
Yeah. And you know what I didn't show? Okay, I loved this look right here. I love this Marletta print. It's sort of it's also sort of a watery color type of pattern, but it's sort of a funky floral, right? Like it's
very casual and playful.
Yes, it's not a chintzy floral.
Mm-mm.
And it has like oranges, lavenders, sort of tea green. Yeah, and browns. And it looks really pretty with those chocolate brown scalloped pillows and that lavender pillow from last spring too. So I loved all of those. It was really
does that
vibing
come
on.
in drapes?
Yeah, it's right there. It's on this
Yeah,
back
wow.
I
wall.
might need it. Oh, that is it. Yeah, it looks so different in the pillow to the wall.
But I love how it plays with this stripe, and then you have the curves of that scalloped pillow, and then the very naturalistic look of the drapery. It's very playful and very fun, and just so pretty.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I really liked this room in particular because a lot of it was there was a lot of pattern, but all of the patterns were in a really similar sort of palette. And so it wasn't overwhelming, even though like you did have a big wide stripe on a whole sectional. You had pattern pillows, you had a pattern rug, you had like there was a lot, but because of the colors, it wasn't overwhelming, which I always love that.
I think this is a great learning opportunity because as a designer, again, I've been afraid to use patterns in the past. And so when I see how this is played out, I think it's super helpful and definitely teaches me that I can do this stripe with this floral and this solid, and it's all going to work together.
And what I dislike about the shot is this cabinet that all these pillows are in on the left is a adorable cabinet that we found like in Paris, and it has these little carved wood rosettes on the door and you can't
shorts.
see them because it's
Sorry.
open. It's so cute.
It's just
I
a
mean, I get it.
vehicle in this. It's not. The
I know,
star,
this
but
is
yeah.
for someone with
It's
lots of
very
pillows.
pretty with that white out contrast.
Yes, I do love that.
It's such a pretty I know. I want you guys to see it. So you have to find it on the website.
And it has like a teeny tiny little, very delicate knob, which I always like.
It does. Very teeny tiny.
Yeah.
So I don't know if y'all have noticed, but Tortoise has been in all these color stories. And I think that's something that
Yes.
We haven't noted
definitely
yet.
to note. We have accessories, lighting, a really adorable mini lamp.
Adorable. Okay, wait, Will, did you see it? Did you see it with this?
I designed it.
Did you see, no? But did you see it with this lampshade?
Yes, I think that's so cute.
It looks so good with that
cute.
lampshade.
That is cute.
And it's such a subtle pattern that it just blends in.
Yeah, and Tortoise, again, is one of those things that's been in for a long time. It is a very traditional pattern and way of, and so it goes so perfectly, again, with how we continue to talk about browns. Like, it's another way to get in beautiful brown pattern.
Yeah, it's in some entertaining stuff. There's also a super cute little candle with like a lampshade on it. I don't know how to even describe it. It's like a candle.
It looks like a little mushroom, but it's a candle.
with a shade on it.
Yeah. I mean, you had it right. It's a votive with a glass shade on it. So it's the same material.
Yeah.
But yes.
It's so cool. I've never seen a candle like that. Where did that come
I
from?
know.
Do y'all know? Like, what?
I don't know, but I think we have it coming out in blue if you just wait a little while too.
No, I like the tortoise. It's cute.
We're
No, I want
doing
the
a
tortoise.
collection of clear as well. But
Oh. I was like, what is this little hat? I like the hat, but like, how odd. Anyway.
It's to keep children from touching the flame.
No, that is such a great point. Yeah. And
they better not come to my house then.
and also actual tortoise on little stands, which are really fun.
Okay, we didn't
Paintings
really
as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a really strong nod to nature with that all, with so much of this. And animals are very in. It's like we all keep seeing animal motifs and such. And so the tortoise shells on little stands and the birds,
The dachshunds. Our accessories merchant owns a dachshund. So there are a lot of dachshunds everywhere.
She's a little
yes.
obsessed.
But-
we do have to tell her sometimes there's other breeds. Just to remind her.
Golden retrievers.
Yes, Cavaliers. Like, come on, let's mix it up. Let's get some spaniels. Let's touch.
Or
let's
mutts.
Yeah,
Love a good mutt.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, it's so funny. I'm like, okay, I do really like the dachshund bookends, but I guess any dachshund lovers out there, we got you.
But
We're
this is just a
looking
great
after
shot here too, again, to speak to this love of brown. There's the animal print that's always been tried and true for us. A lot of that wicker in very subtle places. Again, if you don't have any, adding some good little vases, or is it some lampshades? It's just a really great way to add in a little bit of that natural feeling.
I want that bone inlay tray so bad.
It's
is
so
beautiful.
pretty.
2 really pretty trays this season. The scallop one and this bone inlay one is real pretty.
And I feel like trays have been the thing that I didn't know I needed till I grew up and realized, when you put out a tray and you put all the little things together on it, all of a sudden you look like tidy.
Yeah.
And all you did was just put it all on a tray.
And it's edited.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's like a little work of art. And a good tray.
And functional.
Yes, and functional. I also love these little color vehicles you've worked with Allison on, Will. There are a couple like
table lamp.
candlestick lamp. Would you call it a candlestick lamp?
It's actually a traditional
pillar.
Doric column.
Doric.
I
Oh,
believe.
okay. Doric. Yeah.
We started with looking at these like beautiful Grecian columns and creating something that would be a color vehicle, but also at a really, really good price point. And they come in, I think, 3 colors now.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3. Blue and green, and which really defines our core. But they are really pretty and it's really sophisticated.
I love the shade of green and it sort of has a glossy finish. And then there's also...
Yes, they're high lacquered.
There's another one called the Didi, I think, that we introduced a few seasons ago, maybe. Right? That's
there's the Judy.
And then oh my gosh, that one's pretty too.
Who's Judy?
She's the glass.
Judy is the buffet lamp. And I'm sorry.
No, you go. I was teeing you up. Go.
I'm really excited about this because it was a true labor of love getting her correct. But the base is this beautiful solid crystal star and that brass type that goes up the center of these crystal orbs. And she's a buffet lamp and she's so sophisticated and pretty and just like a fun addition to your everyday home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if, there's all those like bubble chandeliers. It's like if the bubble chandelier was a gorgeous buffet lamp. Yeah.
Yes.
It is really pretty. And it's a great, like you said, great shade vehicle. Little tiny footprint, so it works on your buffet. It's really it's really pretty. I really also like the Jolene table lamp, which is sort of it's kind of your classic gourd lamp, but it's a little bit more updated.
Pin.
Yeah, it's a bowling pin. Okay, I hadn't seen that, but now that you say it,
beautiful crackle glaze, though.
it's a pretty to me, it has the vibe of our traditional Suzanne Kasler gourd lamp, but a little bit more updated. I mean, that one's so classic, but this it's like smoother, I suppose. The sort of like the
it's
the
more
shape
rounded
at
the top and such.
And
but the crackle finish
and the
also
crackle
makes
finish,
it.
And does it not have? It has
really
a pretty
nice
coordinating finial on top. Does it not?
Yes.
And I love the coordinating
crackly
finial.
ball.
Yeah. I think we did that on the Loretta lamp from last season, and I love when the finial coordinates back to the
matches the body.
It's just a really nice detail that
finishes it off so well.
Exactly.
We do have to talk about this Fandelier because
yes, I was going to say that.
I have to say Fandeliers have come and I hope they stay. And this is the perfect for every designer who is like, you cannot have a fan in this space. It will trash your room. Bleh. Well, we got you finally because
this is the only really attractive Fandelier.
It's these beautiful beads that are strung together and it creates this little flower motif.
Yeah.
But it hides the fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
It hides. So good.
It's really good.
Designer.
Very good job.
Yeah, this to me is like the perfect.
I personally was excited about it. So,
so you know it had to be good.
I don't like ceiling fans.
Exactly. That's why this is the win. It's such a win.
Yeah.
It's so practical yet
totally
beautiful. Form and function here is great. So I hope to see, I hope everyone gets one for their spaces where they're like, but I can't live without a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have to speak to the Miles Red.
I was literally just going to say that. Yeah. I'm so glad you brought it up.
Very excited. So we've relaunched this collection and it's in a beautiful brass.
And nickel, right?
Yes. Yeah, nickel is so fresh and so clean.
Yeah.
When I saw it come out of the crate, I was just like, I need to own this.
Yeah. The nickel is so pretty. I'm usually a brass fan, but the nickel is like,
it's because good. Nickel's coming.
Yeah.
It's
polished nickel is very much a nostalgic metal that we all know in various different forms. And it's warm. It's not chrome. I feel like it will blend very well with others.
I agree. Yeah. I love the shot too. We've also got the Miles Red shell console that we relaunched.
So cute. Yeah.
I didn't buy it the first time, and that was a mistake. So I am very excited.
Are you going to get
going
it?
to make sure. I have to.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a question of where to put it now because I filled the space I was going to put it. So don't worry. I'm still thinking.
You've got a real big basement now, so you're good.
Nobody puts that in the basement.
No, not the shell. I'm saying whatever's in the shell chandelier space, that's going to the basement. The shell chandelier is going in the,
Oh, my favorite thing, wicker.
I just loved the shot, so I wanted to give it its glory. I love those little tortoises on the stand. I'm not really sure what I would do with it because it's a
console table, a coffee table.
You know what I also wanted to just speak to when we were on the topic of brown? I'm really loving brown chinoiserie. there's just been so much chinoiserie for so long. And I love sort of the update with brown. I know we have probably even more brown chinoiserie coming, but I loved this little collection. I think it's called the Aves collection. Anyway, it's real pretty. And I think just the nature of the color makes it look really, it has a patina to it, which I think is nice.
What I love about this shot is just the amount of, again, just artisanal work in this one shot. Again, you have this beautiful
woven wicker.
The woven wicker, the beautiful vase on the ground here that's ceramic with these fantastic handles. We have these carved bone little boxes that are just the most delicate, beautiful little pieces. I just love this shot because it really does speak to the wonderful vendors we work with and just how talented they really are and utilizing what they can do, like this is what they do and they do such a beautiful job and gathering that from around the world and being like, guys, you need this.
Yeah.
It feels so authentic.
Then will be going on my coffee table, and that wicker column vase is definitely going in my dining area because I've been waiting for it for months.
Is it the Winslow?
Yes,
Is it the Winslow?
So excited.
I love just the fluting and the flare of that top. It just makes it so unique.
So feminine and just elegant.
She is big. Just be warned.
Oh, she's real big.
When you try to go fill her with something, like triple what you think you're going to need. Not that you need to fill it. I think it's perfectly, it's perfect empty actually. But I mean.
Well, what I like about this, and I can actually speak to this because I was the one who decided to make it too big, is so I'd seen this dress at the Met Gala, and that's what totally inspired this kind of fluted, flare look. And I was like, what if we made the top of this instead of going with just a simple shape? Let's add this fluting, and this way too.
I think you were so right.
You can do big branches. You know how you keep seeing people doing just big snaps of branches from their yard and putting them in here? This thing wants volume and wants space and is going to visually fill a corner so well. So to Caroline's point, you're going to need double if you're going to do some fake florals, I'm sure, to fill it, but everyone will notice it. Yeah. It is definitely packing a punch.
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm putting a little accent light in it so that it shines at night during my dinner parties. Just because I feel like it'll be so beautiful.
A light inside?
Yes. Clever.
Very, very small light, nothing bright.
That's a fun idea.
It'll shine up and it'll be nice and there's no overhead lighting up.
Yeah, you didn't say a flamed candle, so you're fine.
Yeah.
No.
That's not
Will lit his house on fire, but it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Okay, also, what about this table? Because I love this table, and I feel like it's...
the finish is fantastic.
The finish is so pretty. It's a good size because it can kind of... it could be a side table for a couch. It's a hair on the big side for a side table, but it could also be like a center hall table. I mean, if you wanted to really be fancy, you could maybe pull up a chair and maybe use it as a breakfast table.
Or a little bench.
Yeah.
Cute.
So I feel like you would get a lot of longevity out of it because of the size, because you could kind of float it wherever you need it. Here it's a side table, your next house it's a hall, that kind of thing. I always like
it's for a small hallway. You could still use this because of the size,
or those those entries, like a foyer, where sometimes I feel like they're not really big enough for a true center table, but they're too big to have nothing. So
agreed.
It's hard. And this is kind of a good in between size. Anyway, I just liked it. Here's that cover shot we were talking about with the.
Yes.
So pretty.
Yeah, and this speaks to that same story we just were saying of you just have so many hand done pieces. Somebody inlaid this beautiful bone tray and it's so beautiful. So beautiful.
Should we talk about our new rug program? Because this is really cool. This is not.
Oh, Allison is so excited about
Yeah.
this. And
Yes.
I don't actually have a picture. These are just pictures of rugs, but
it's a big deal.
some of
Yeah.
these are our new rugs.
These are all new rugs, but they're not the custom rugs. But
No.
yes,
I'm really, really
Yeah.
excited with the direction we're going with rugs, though, just because I feel like it's refreshed and revamped
Mhm.
for our customer. And I think she's going to be so, so excited.
But it's custom.
yes,
Which is, that is the part that, again, that is so important here is you guys can get the size you need for your specific space.
Yes.
And that makes it so you. Again, going back to you get to decorate your home and make it your own. Like, this is the perfect, it's just perfect.
Yes. So we have a new custom sized rug program. We have, I think right now, 3 different rugs, and you can order each of them in 1 foot increments. So if you have kind of a funny shape that's like not quite a rectangle, not quite a square, and you haven't found anything that works, we can make it for you. And so I think it goes up to like 15 feet, I want to say. But and I think we have 3 right now, but then more coming in the spring.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting because I think we've all been there at some point where you're like, this one's a little bit too big.
The
This one's
living room's a little too small or too big.
Yeah.
Typically too something.
Yeah. So anyway, that's really exciting. And then, but also just in our stocked rugs, I was really loving this pattern jute. It's such an unusual rug, and it's like if you love the look of a Persian rug, but you like sort of like that classic pattern, but you like the feel and sort of like that casualness of a jute rug. It's sort of that perfect in between. This one in the middle, I just think is so pretty.
So a really great decorating tip is to layer them sometimes.
Yes.
I feel like you have like this beautiful pattern with a very simple, maybe Persian rug. It just elevates everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's some really good rugs and I really love this plaid hand knotted rug. It's so good.
Yeah, a
I
plaid.
can see that one.
It's so traditional.
It's this bottom
Mhm.
left, this blue. It looks like it would be like I don't know. It doesn't look like it's a hand knot because it's not the pattern that you expect in a hand knot
Mhm.
rug, but it is, and I just think it's really fun.
It's very fun.
It has like that durable construction, but a little bit more of an updated look. It's not sort of the traditional pattern, which I think is fun. And then what else? Okay, let's talk about furniture, Taryn, because we really haven't touched on the furniture yet, but there's a lot of good stuff.
Newberry.
You take it away.
Well, this goes back to, again, we've talked about brown, and, brown comes in so many different ways. And we just really have brought you a lot of options for that. So first we can talk about burl. We've seen burl, I think, in the last few years. Everyone's seen it. And so this is our kind of take on it and doing it in a little bit of a richer, darker, antique finish so that it can really work it could work next to your beautiful antique walnut table, but give you a little bit more of motion. We have it in nightstands and in big dressers. So you could really do a nice upholstered bed with these nice, beautiful brown pieces. Again, just a great way to get that brown in, but also the burl is just gorgeous and really, you can see it in the pictures. It's gorgeous. Yeah. You're just going to love it. And it's still a clean silhouette, so it really will fit in a lot of different styles of spaces.
Yeah.
And then, like what was saying,
clean.
Yeah, and the Newberry is this beautiful burnt bamboo technique, and it really is truly, again, just artisan. Like Ralph Lauren has done this for years, and it's so classic. Just that British colonial
Beautiful
kind of take, and it gives you that tortoise look. That's the best way to, again, if you think about a burnt bamboo, there's like highs and lows. It's just a really rich, beautiful finish with some great little finials. Would make any space feel a little more warm.
Yeah.
So very excited about the bed.
I was so surprised and delighted to see these 2 collections together because they're like, it could have clashed, right? Because they're similar, but not exact. And so, but when you see them once side by side, there's like the Maxine nightstand and the Newberry bed. Like it just works really nicely.
We used to run this Maxine collection years ago, and it was just a simple wood, but we brought it back with this burl because it's such a classic shape and so functional.
You know what I loved about it is I think burl is such a pretty texture and wood finish. I think I'm used to seeing it in more of like a saddle-y color, I guess, or like a lighter kind of caramel, like what I don't know.
More tan natural.
Yeah, like
color.
a more tan natural color. And this is really more in a chocolatey, mahogany, walnut sort of finish. And so that I think was
Definitely,
what
but
makes
less
it
red.
fun. Yeah, not red, but dark. And so that I think is what makes it kind of fun and surprising to me.
Oh, you designed that on the right, Taryn. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
These are some fun things. On the right is the, what's it called? Rena?
The Rena Media
I think,
Cabinet.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Rena, I love. She's a super long media console. So this is so perfect for your 60-inch or 70-inch. It can you can keep going. Like you can fit your big old TV over this baby.
Yeah.
And it has these beautiful, delicate legs, like turned legs that almost make it feel like it's on tippy toes, and these textured door and drawer fronts. And I love a good drawer-door combo because you can just really maximize, again, your storage here. Having the drawers, you can put certain things, and then the doors allow you to put bigger things and kind of adjust the inner shelf. So this I definitely recommend for getting, again, another piece of brown in there, but this has really got that Jacobean kind of dark finish. It's beautiful.
I remember, I think Michelle, who's our merchant, talking about it, and I guess she was saying TVs are so big now, but
Huge.
media cabinets almost haven't caught up to a 70-inch TV. And so that was sort of can you make a media cabinet that's that big and still be attractive? And you did.
It's
so good
very
job for you.
cross-functional.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it's a good piece if you guys are looking for something longer, or for a bigger TV. It really will finally scale-wise work.
And they have to be so low because the TV, the width is so wide that the height has to be so. Anyway, it's a little
You'll
bit of a
touch the
conundrum.
ceiling.
Yeah.
Or a long hallway too. I know we call it media,
Yes.
but
Well,
it's
we have
true.
these beautiful buffet lamps too. But
Yeah. Yes,
they
we're not
work so
showing it in
long.
this picture as a media. It just has a painting over it. But yeah.
And then on the left, I wanted to talk to. I know this little, what are we calling that? Coffee table. It's adjustable.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
adjustable.
The cool thing about this is it was designed by our merchant she really wanted one and coffee table that would adjust to a different size ottoman underneath it. So you could pull it to one side and put your feet up on this soft, but you could also then layer it over. So it just is a great multifunctional piece, and it does go in and out, so you can fit a different ottoman. So we're showing it with a certain ottoman that we
Nash
have,
ottoman,
but
yeah.
yeah. So it's such a fun little, it's a dark wood with a little brass detail. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And then we have these new side tables that really, again, speak to, this beautiful marble and movement that we've been talking about for years. You've seen kitchens with this crazy cool stone with lots of movement. These tables are a great way to play with that. If you've been too scared to do this in a bathroom or a kitchen that you have to live with forever, this is a great way to get in that, these marble and these stones that just have this big, wild movement to really add, again, a layered look. And then a classic leather Chesterfield, get out of here.
Yeah.
We all need that.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, I love the I'm a big ottoman fan, but there are certain times where I'm it's annoying to
Have the soft
not
top.
have a real surface.
Yeah.
So this kind of gives you the best of both worlds, which is nice. And like you said, it could adjust to fit whichever
Multiple
ottoman you have.
sizes.
That's the perfect fall shot.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
This is our new desk chair.
Yes.
So Will drew the desk chair, so he's very
I did.
thrilled.
It's very, very cute and fresh and very comfortable. We went through multiple cushion options to get the best option. We're also launching this new office collection, which I think is so sharp and chic. It
The
has a
Amelia or the
beautiful-
stripe one?
The stripe one behind it. It has this beautiful pinstripe with these bamboo legs, and it just ties together like this very traditional with more of a contemporary style, and it's very fresh.
I love it. It's so fun.
It's kind of like if our Dana chairs that are this carved bamboo.
Not a
If
dust, baby.
Yeah, and so it's called the Hawthorn. It's really cute and has a subtle, stripe on the drawers. It is the
stripe on the
sweetest.
doors. I love that. Where did that come from?
It was again just a brain. It was
something that we
the merchant.
Seen over.
Yeah.
I love
just trying to give a little extra, that tonal stripe.
It almost, from far away, looks like it's fluted.
Yeah.
But
I hadn't thought of it
just
that way.
A paint. Yeah, a paint finish, which is nice.
Well, the
Amelia collection.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Amelia collection, I'm really excited about.
The Maya.
We started as cabinets with this beautiful reading. This was a few years back, and this Gustavian kind of layered finish. And it was so beautiful, and so we
pretty
loved
handle
it. And
or pretty knob.
Oh yeah, we had, and it's all hand design. We designed the handle, and so it's just like this perfect little cast. So beautiful. So we decided to do a desk and a large bookcase to go with it. And all the sides are flush for the cabinet and the bookcase. So you can make it, you can set these and stack them on. Like if you have a bigger wall and you're really like, what am I going to do here? And just add so much storage and just visual kind of look now.
Wait.
Yeah. And it's, again, just that little bit of reading texture that, goes around the whole desk. So you can float this desk so beautifully in a room. I cannot wait to see what customers do with this.
The tiny little star knob where the feet, where the legs all meet. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Love it.
Chef's kiss. It is. It's really sweet. Yeah, I really like this piece. Or these pieces.
Same.
I love the dust.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cute.
Both of them. I love the Hawthorn. Like, it's so fun and playful. It's not yeah. Anyway. Okay, and then what about
Suzanne?
Suzanne, yeah.
I love her. I mean, the woman shops and knows what she's buying. So that is what I love about Suzanne. So we worked with her on this her new bed, which is
Samantha.
It has this beautiful natural vine detail going up it, little branch. It's really delicate, a node to nature, but still really feminine with the upholstery. So it's this dark bronze with this beautiful, linen upholstery. And it just really brings a lot of that kind of earthy feel again and artisanal, because these metal workers are carving branches out of metal, and it's just, it's fantastic. And
I love this closet collection.
Yeah, the closet is to die for.
So the closet collection, little backstory for you guys, is all mirrored front. And this is this is Suzanne's favorite way to do her clients' homes. So, not all of us can be Suzanne's client. And this is the best way to make yourself feel like Suzanne came in and made your closet just the most beautiful space for you. And it's super functional, because sometimes you can't fit a mirror in your closet. And it is on the doors and the drawers. So you can stand back and check out your shoes even in just the set of drawers. It's perfect.
And talk about the little rail on the top, because that I think is so clever.
Oh, so Suzanne was adamant about having a little valet rail, so you could pull out your your clothes out of your closet.
Super functional.
So your outfit for the next day, you can just hang it in the front. So it's just this perfect little place to hang your things while you're kind of thinking about which outfit to go with. And anyway, it's a really great detail.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Yeah, and this is I always struggle a little bit sometimes with the closet systems, because to me, I'm like, I don't want it to be out in my room. Right?
This you do.
This one is so pretty that you could put it against a blank wall in your bedroom, and it, because of the mirrored finish and all the details on the outside and the closed doors,
It's beautiful built-in.
Yes, exactly.
Not.
Exactly. So
it really, it's exactly that. If you can't, if built-ins aren't really an option, but you want to, again,
you need more
maximize your storage, yet you also want to be able to see what your outfit looks like.
Great opportunity.
And it has a desk too, doesn't it? Or like a little vanity. Did we run that? Wait, sorry.
No, you're good. I can't remember.
Well, we can. It did. I'll say that. I'm trying.
It
to
has a
find
dressing table. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, and then it had Suzanne felt very strongly again too about having a lovely little dressing
There's
table.
a 3-drawer dresser, a dressing table,
Mhm.
a single armoire, and a double armoire.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. So you also have a little perfect spot to, again, if you're trying to build out your closet space, a place you can sit down and do your makeup and put your jewelry and have a little more storage. So it's a great, great, great collection.
Yeah. Love it.
Love it.
Very pretty.
I would even put that those mirrored drawers next to a bed.
Yes. Like it could be a
you could
nice
do it in
for
a
sure.
pretty-
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very Ritz in Paris.
Tell us about this little table collection. There's a side table, a coffee table, and a console table.
It is based off an antique we saw that had this beautiful spinned, this metal that had been spun and twisted into this great, texture. And we've loved the wave, we've loved the scallop, and it really, again, gives a little bit of a nod to that. And
A little
that
bit of a ripple.
So you'll see that little detail as the lip as well. It's not just a straight lip. It brings that little ripple along with it. So it's really delicate.
That is why y'all are so good, because they're tiny little details. I'm serious. Little details.
Taryn's not good.
But even like the lighting and like I think all three of you, the two of you and Hillary, like there are always little details like the little star where the legs meet or the scalloped lip under the glass that pull the design all the way through. And I think that is what Ballard does better than other people out there, because we've designed it all in-house so we can, customize every single tiny little detail. And so I love...
But we've thought it all through. Yeah. And that's the beautiful part. It's really working with these beautiful vendors who can do these great finishes.
No detail is too small.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then there's this little table collection, the Vaughn table, correct?
Yes, I designed that one. So one of our merchants had seen a bunch of various different inlaid pieces, and we wanted to come up with a concept that would be unique to Ballard and still fun. And I feel like the white oak is very fresh and clean, but it has these beautiful two-toned, like a dark walnut and then a lighter medium brown stain. And it's very, very clean, and it has this beautiful brass legs. It's just very sophisticated and very clean, but I think it will mix well with a lot of our assortment.
Yeah. It's like that perfect balance between timeless and yet contemporary, because it has certain elements that have sort of this classic furniture making kind of element, but then it has, like you said, the finish and the shape all feel real updated.
Contemporary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will speak to the sofa. So it launched a couple seasons ago, but I own that sofa. It's the Hewitt. And it is still one of my favorite pieces of furniture that I've ever bought from us. It is.
Is it the curved one?
It has a slight curve.
It's the curved, but it's very sophisticated. Whenever I have people come over, they're always like, "Where did you get this sofa?" And I'm like, Ballard.
I will say I am obsessed with it in this fabric. I love it. It's sort of a gosh, I actually don't know. It's almost like a cruel, but it's not. I don't know. It's sort of it's like a woven two-tone with a pattern to it.
Like a matte mosaic.
Kind of, yeah.
Is that the term?
But I think because there's a pattern, but it's sort of like a cream on tan, it sort of has the vibe of a white sofa that we, kind of love. But I think the pattern makes it a little bit more forgiving and just like a little bit more fun. So I love seeing it in this pattern. Yeah.
I love seeing this bookshelf on the right. Oh, it's so well edited and it's very chic. we're launching. I think we just launched that.
It's new.
as
That
well.
bookshelf is new. It's called Leanne, I want to say.
Yeah. And she has a nice gold textured finish and these marble shelves.
Yeah.
It's just, it's divine. It's so pretty.
If you are a collector of beautiful little accessories, then this is a great piece for you.
Storage.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh. And the way and the way they hung the art in that kind of the bigger area
I love-
behind the
Yeah.
bookcase, so fun.
It looks so good. Honestly, if I were buying this, I would go and literally buy some of those exact
think
pieces just to be like, okay, I know that giant lamp
Mhm.
slip is going to fit that little square perfectly. So like, bam, that's what I would do.
And we haven't talked about the art this season, but like there is some fantastic
Mhm.
art this
Yeah.
season. Like people
Beautiful
figures
print.
and you guys are like still lifes. It's just
Yeah.
we have a lot of really good art this season that speaks. You guys are gonna love it. Please check out the art alone.
Yeah.
So good.
That's true. There is some really good art. And then everyone's favorite intaglios, we added, I think, in chocolate brown, which is fun. There's lots of
Mhm.
like, we haven't done portraits in a while, but we have a couple portraits in there that are kind of
There's
cool.
some really good ones.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some
Um,
great portraits.
And there's some dog ones too. I think we have some
Mhm.
dog prints that are
Yes,
kind
I
of fun.
think we launched 2 of them, and they are precious.
Yeah. There's so much good stuff. Anyway, I love
like we-
rehashing all of it with y'all and hearing some of the
Mm.
stories behind it because some of these things I did not know. It's great to hear y'all's
Well, we've
backstory.
lived with this stuff, these items for over a year, so it's
Yeah.
it's hearing them to churn.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Ugh.
Well, it's so funny because Taryn, before this, she's like, "Can you send me like a like? Can you refresh my
A
memory?"
link of what we've done.
I forgot. Y'all have already moved on to like 2 years from now, so you're like
Yeah,
AS 27.
Mhm. When the magazine comes in the mail, it truly is also kind of for our team.
seen this.
Yeah. It's like, and we didn't get to see necessarily how it was all styled together. So we're creating this vision in our heads of like what the season should feel like and what we want to evoke and what materials we really want to give our customer. And to see then you guys combine it all and
Yeah.
shift it around, see how you want to work with it is like so fun.
How would you have said our rooms that we put together from your products matched your original vision?
Honestly, I'm really, really happy with how things have come together this magazine. I was so excited to be flipping through. Like I said earlier, I just it felt like the Ballard that I grew up with, but in the best way possible. And so I'm just really, really excited. I was showing everyone in the office.
Good.
I was like, look at all this. This is so beautiful. I want to go shopping right now.
I mean, yeah, there's
I'm really happy.
so much.
What do you,
Yeah.
Taryn? What about you, Taryn?
I agree. Like, there's just some of these shots again. The way you guys played up all the color and these patterns, and really focusing on bringing out these materials and mixing these materials in all the shots. Like everything has something, shiny as well as something gritty.
It's a story.
It's you've really layered it all in so well, and really again, just seeing what we dreamed the colors to be to like coming out in, the actual catalog looks so good. Yeah. It's super fun for us.
Good.
It is. You guys did a great
I-
job.
I think for me,
Likewise.
it's this narrative that flows through the whole thing from front cover to back page. And I was so happy to see all the colors just marrying together. And so, yeah, I definitely agree with Taryn. I was really excited.
Thank
Yeah.
y'all for giving us like incredible product to work with. It definitely makes it easier. There's so
Well,
many
we
good
like-
things to play with. So, okay,
Awesome.
well,
Thank-
I hope everyone goes and checks it out. You can go to ballarddesigns.com/new, or of course, go to our homepage, go to a store, check it out
I
in
know.
person. There's some good stuff.
And weirdly, we didn't even like touch half the stuff.
Oh,
That's what's so funny.
yeah.
This was over an hour of us literally talking about everything, and I'm going through here being like, oh yeah, we didn't talk about this and this.
Yeah, I know. There's so many good things, and I've
check
already
it out.
bought
Check
some
it
of
out.
it, so I don't know about what's on y'all's list. We know Will's getting the urn with the pillar column.
Woven column.
The woven column. What are you getting, Taryn?
I got to figure out how to get Francis into my house.
Yeah.
I definitely want the custom rug because I think the custom rugs are so great for layering. I'm thinking about doing new dining chairs. I love that little cadence in the green.
Well, then you got to get it right now, right?
But the Benny, have you seen the Benny stool?
Oh, yes. That's a good-looking one.
It's brass with upholstery.
But you just got your stools. Are you going to get a new stool?
So get out of here. Okay, David.
I really want that tray.
Yes, the trays are good.
Well, someone stole mine from my...
Someone stole your tray?
Nobody stole anything.
I'm like, how do you walk out of someone's house with a tray?
No, the first prototype. Well, Caroline knows this, but in our office, we're in a big space, open space, of course. And so a lot of the samples, will just place the extra sample in our area because we have a nice little couch and coffee table.
Styled, yeah.
So he was styling and someone needed the tray back. So was it stolen is still a question. See? Will's still very bitter. Very bitter. We're going to have to buy one just to put in our area.
Amazing.
Stolen. All right. Thank you guys for today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for going through it. It was fun. And that's our show. You can find all of the show notes on our blog, howtodecorate.com/podcast.
To send in a decorating dilemma, email your questions to podcast@ballarddesigns.net so we can help you with your space.
And of course, be sure to follow us on social media at Ballard Designs.
Don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss an episode. And please leave us a review. We'd love to hear your feedback.
Until next time, happy
Happy
decorating.